Yo, what's going on YouTube, and welcome back to Goal Line Hockey. It's your boy Kevin Forte, and today we are taking a look at an interesting little bit report here from the Ottawa Senators. Now, I just made a video, quick plug to that video. Make sure, if you guys have not already, make sure to check out that Senators video I did about how they're kind of acting like a bunch of whiners. And this was one of the stories that kind of led to where I'm at right now with this Senators team, and it's not really good. This is a team that I want to cheer on. You look at all those young players there, I want to see them do well, right? They're all like my age. They look like a bunch of, frat boys having fun. But now they're not having fun because they've currently, in their past 12 games, lost 10 of their past 12 games. That's right. They've won 2 in that stretch. And November has been a killer month for this team this year. And it's kind of looking like they're on the verge of potentially missing out on the playoffs already, and we haven't even made it to American Thanksgiving. So, with that said, what is the state of the Senators here with Nikita Zaitsev? Now, Nikita Zaitsev is kind of the main focal point of today's video. So, this was a report from the Mug NHL and Elliot Friedman. He said Nikita Zaitsev reportedly shut down a trade to the Vancouver Canucks per Elliot Friedman. Now, apparently, there's more to the story. Apparently, it was going to be a one-for-one trade, which would have involved Tyler Myers going to the Ottawa Senators. Now, this is kind of interesting because we've heard rumors around Tyler Myers recently. Bruce Garrick was mentioning him potentially going to Toronto last week. And that's kind of the assumption here, is it would have been a one-for-one Zaitsev for Myers. So it sounds like Tyler Myers to the Ontario area is definitely in the mix. And again, he's played in that area before. It's still a little far away, but you get the point. It's in the same region as he played many years with the Buffalo Sabres back in the mid and early 2010s. So this is a guy that has some experience over there, and a guy that, again, kind of sounds open to maybe making that sort of move. He does have a no-movement clause, which I think has some say here as to where he is, the slim pickings of where he's willing to go. But with that said, apparently there was some Spider-Man meme, which everybody knows what those are, right? You got the two Spider-Man, or the Spider-Mans pointing at each other, and apparently Nikita Zaitsev did not get the joke, and he did not like it one bit, to the point where Barstool, trying to think of some of these other article writers, basically there's a screen capture of Nikita Zaitsev going to one of these accounts, these hockey meme accounts, and saying, pull up, let me beat your ass, and I'm going to beat you up, and this and that. And why would you do that? And I said this in my last video. Guys, I get heat on the channel. I don't care. If anything, I actually kind of laugh at it, and I enjoy it. I embrace that hate because you know what? If you're nobody, nobody hates you. People hate you if you're doing something. That's why I always talk about players in the NHL. There are players like Marchand. People hate Brad Marchand. You know why? Because he's a good hockey player and he pisses people off. He's noticeable out there. And that's why even I take that on myself. I'm noticeable enough where you have haters. You're not anybody till you have haters. And that's kind of where you want to be. So for Zaitsev, I just don't get why he went back at this account and kind of ran the guy up, except the problem is the guy kind of just reversed it right on him and said, look at this NHL player giving me all this attention. He wouldn't respond to Zaitsev, and he keeps writing to him, come on, buddy, you know you want to, come on, buddy, meet me here. And the guy, is giving 1 or 2 word answers like, no, I'm not going, I'm going to post this online. Hopefully you like the backlash from that. I just don't get it. These guys are professional hockey players, and they're going out. This is something I would expect from, the WWE or one of those things. This is not, what are we doing here? Plus, what I said in my last video, kind of Kachuk, kind of be like, oh, I don't like the social media hate and this and that. I mean, come on, man. I think it was more because he was defending DJ Smith the more I look at it. But still, I just don't get why these guys even say anything. Just have it in your locker room. Have that negative stuff from Twitter and Instagram and stuff like that. And use it as motivation to get you out of your losing skid. Because by the end of November, here, the Ottawa Senators, if they don't pick up a couple wins, they're looking at themselves not making the playoffs. And they're lucky they're in a division where they can afford to do this. But I'm starting to see this as an overall culture problem in Ottawa, because this is something that, I don't know what was said after. I hope somebody went up to Zaitsev and said, listen, buddy, don't be doing this stuff. There's no reason to be kind of fighting these fires for yourself, because it makes us all look bad. But it is interesting to see that, kind of Pierre Dorion and the Senators are willing to move Zaitsev, and Zaitsev apparently didn't want to go to Vancouver, and not a knock against Vancouver, but I don't necessarily blame him in that regard. But let me know what you guys think, guys. What do you think down below of the Ottawa Senators? We're getting a lot of Senators' attention here this week, for not the right reasons, but a lot of Senators' attention. Let me know what you guys think. Guys, as always, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you again next time.